Good morning. It's Scott Cullen of the Cannata Report. How you doing today? Great to be with you once again. Before I bring out Frank, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Hey, Frank, how you doing today? And what's on your mind?
Well, I think you know how depressed I am at the moment. But at any rate, we'll overcome that and do what we have to do to record our current Fridays with Frank. Now, it's interesting that we've had a series of invitations to very large dealer meetings. We've talked about the meeting at the Impact Networking in Puerto Vallarta. The other one was Pacific Office Automation in Portland, Oregon. This is an incredible meeting. I don't know how to describe it. The one in Puerto Vallarta was amazing in its own rights, and it was a different type of meeting. It was basically an internal meeting. This was a meeting, not only was it an internal meeting, but every vendor they do business with was there. So it was like being at an industry event. Sitting with the president, you had the president of Sharp, the president of Kyocera, I can go on and on, the CEOs that were there. And then, of course, representatives, you name the company, they were there. Now, it's no surprise that a company as large as POA would have that kind of involvement in the industry and the people that they worked with. But at any rate, the meeting itself, I've been to this, I think this was my third. CJ's done many more than that. I have to tell you, it is one of the most accomplished industry meeting I've ever attended. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, you start off with a Broadway show. Singers, dancers, and I mean singers and dancers. These are pros who are welcoming you to the POA meeting. And then a gentleman comes out and introduces the new president, who is Adam Pritchett. And Adam comes out and kicks off the meeting. Everything is absolutely first class and highly professional and very polished. But the crux of the meeting is Adam then introduces the various regional managers in sales and service for each region. And their performances go up on this big screen. It's all there for anybody to see. You can match anything you want year over year and see where they were last year, where they are this year, what's going on with them. Now, bear in mind, they have 1,400 employees and 40 branches. That's a significant, well, obviously we all knew it had to be a significant organization to do what it does accomplish. And then the bottom line is Adam stands up there and says, our final number for last year was 498,000. Last year, Doug Batassi, who was president, announced it was 458. So they improved their business year over year by $40 million. What impressed me absolutely the most, the quality of individuals they have in these special departments. They have a special recruitment department. And she got on and made a presentation, obviously very, very accomplished in the area of personnel management, personnel recruitment, and said the goal this year is to hire 40 new salesmen. That's their job. They don't do anything else but recruit for the various positions that they need to fill. And a company that large, you can imagine all the job descriptions they have. So it is, it's just absolutely unfathomable to me. And how the hell they did this? I mean, you think of, and of course, kudos to to Terry Newsom. I mean, he built this. He did an incredible job. Terry Newsom was a branch manager for a PICO in the early 70s, 71, 72. I believe, that could be a year or two later in that era. And PICO decided, well, they were going broke. They had to sell 60 branches, and his was one of them, and he bought it. And from that, they started building POA, and then at some point changed it to Pacific Office Automation. I guess as they started to add IT and all that sort of stuff, they thought it wasn't appropriate under the old name. And Terry was there, of course, sitting, and I don't know what other thing to say, that what he did was truly amazing. When you think about starting from a branch that wasn't doing all that much to building a business that can do $500 million and do it so professionally, it is absolutely amazing. But Terry has, from the beginning, has made no bones about what the secret is, if there is such a thing as a secret in this case. And that's really about compensating your employees and bringing them together. And the one thing that is very clear at this meeting, which is very similar, by the way, of impact networking, was the togetherness amongst the employees and how they applauded each individual region and it was just amazing. It's like they're saying, hey, that's one of our guys, look what they did, and that type of thing. It was just so great to see. That kind of esprit de corps, as they say in the Marine Corps. It's just incredible. Again, this has to come from the top. Was there anything else as singularly worthy of note? Well, the transition to Adam Pritchett as the new president. Adam has been with the company for 20, did I hear correctly, 28 years? So he's not a newcomer. Knows the business, knows the people, and obviously Terry has placed a great deal of confidence in him. As a sidebar, I got to see so many people from so many different companies. I mean, if you name them, they were there. Lexmark, ACDI, all the manufacturers, KM, Canon, Ricoh, on and on and on, all the different vendors. Congratulations, Terry. Good luck to you, Adam. And we look forward to seeing you down the road. That's my story.